Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, JT. Vamos, Leeds, carajo. Come on. 3 points incoming. What's going on? How are you all? How are you all doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Hopefully the audio is all working well. Hopefully the video is silky smooth. Hola, JT. Hola, dinosaurs, my brother. No, Jack. None of that. Less of that, my brother. Less of that, my man. Less of that. Can't get no consistency. That is the story of Leeds' season. How are you doing, my brother, as well, on this fine Tuesday evening? I'm feeling pumped. Are you guys feeling pumped? Because I am. Oh, yeah, Thursday evening. God damn. Oh, my God. My head's been all over the gaff. My head has been all over the gaff this week. Thursday evening it is. The players take the knee and they are ready to start off. Been a bit, lad. How are we? I'm not too bad. I'm very busy. I know there hasn't been a lot of content on the channel recently. It's because I do have a lot of assignments. They are due in next week. And after next Thursday, we'll be back to normal, as Leeds will hopefully be back to normal. And by normal, I mean winning ways. I mean 3 points on the board. Leeds Aston Villa kicked off at a beautiful packed out Ellen Road. An absolute cauldron of an atmosphere over there tonight. 3 points are needed. 3 points are desired by the fans. The hungry, thirsty Leeds United fan base. Will the players deliver? And finally, keep a clean sheet. Finally, get some points on the board. And will Marsche cover it up? Cough, cough. 4-2, cough, cough. 4-2 to who? Is the question. I tell you, we really need a clean sheet. That could be in jeopardy as Villa take an early corner now. Coutinho absolutely shanks it. Bill style. As Firpo flings a long ball, Rafinha chases and Leeds almost straight on the counter-attack with 1 minute left, with 1 minute on the clock, rather. United Leeds. I didn't realise you were doing a watch-along, JT. Yes, mate, I do all of them. There's only 3 games I haven't, and those 3 games are the ones I went to. Liverpool, Man United, and Crystal Palace. Every other one, you better be sure I'm here every single time. United Leeds. Leeds look united. We're on a united front. The players look like they're all singing from the same hymn sheet. And this is a good opening couple of minutes. Forshaw sprays it out to Dan James. James with a beautiful piece of strength to shrug off Matty Trash. The ball's in there already. In there like swimwear. We're liking the long ball under Jesse. We really are. It's something we didn't utilize a lot under Bielsa. But under Jesse Marsch, we seem to be spraying them, especially the diagonals. The diagonal long balls, first time Jameson and Rafinha running in behind. That could be something that really benefits Dan James, you know. Because Dan James, obviously, he's got blistering pace in behind. And we haven't really utilized that side of his game. So it'd be interesting to see how his performance transpires over the next 90 minutes. 3-1. Third could be a swift counter-attack in the last few minutes. For Leeds, I presume you're saying there, mate. I want that clean sheet, man. I said it before, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I don't like sleeping in dirty, crummy, sweaty sheets. I like sleeping in those crystal clean, silky, smooth sheets. That's what I like. That's what I want here today. Would love a hat-trick from both Rapp and Coutinho. Rafinha and Coutinho. I wouldn't love a hat-trick from Coutinho, mate. I'd love a hat-trick from Rafinha for sure. Yeah, of course. I'm watching the match on Prime. I'm very happy. Amazon Prime viewing, if you will, and it needs to be a Prime performance for sure. What time are you on, JT? I'm on 3:22. Hang on, let me get the actual time up of the game. I'm on 3:22, 3:30 now, 3:31, 3:33, 3:34, 3:35. I could get the actual thing up for you here. Hang on a second. If I turn that one off and I turn. Where is it? This one. There you go. Vamos, Leeds, carajo. There is the time. The scores on the doors as the ball is sprayed over once more. It comes over to Rafinha. Rafinha trying to touch it down outside the box. Unfortunately, to no avail. To no avail at all. Can I say we hit... I'm about 25 seconds ahead. I'll stay quiet. Yeah, if anyone is ahead, by the way, I know you're probably going to be knee sliding around your room celebrating if and when we do get that opening goal. Just please don't, like, actually spoil it until it's actually happened on my screen. It just makes it a little bit easier because I like to read the chat. And if I'm checking it and then someone's like, oh, goal, da-da-da. I'm 6 minutes in. Flipping heck, man. You lot are well ahead. What's going on, man? What is actually going on here? Why is my prime so far behind? What is actually going on, man? Oh, here we go. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I've refreshed it. And we're back ahead. Here we go. Coutinho comes through here. I'm just changing it. I've got it on my wrong monitor. Hang on, that was absolutely mad. Yeah, I'm on 7 minutes 01. I had to refresh my prime there. I'm on 7 minutes. Yeah. We should be good here now as Luca Digne sprays the ball forward. Forward to Watkins. Unfortunate. Oh, hang on a second. What's Dallas doing there? Slip and slide, fiefering all over the gaff. I'm with you, JT. All right, good. Yeah. If anyone's on Prime, then that should be good. If anyone is on Prime, it should be good. Wolves 3-0 already. Sheesh, man. You're ahead of me. I'll try not to spoil anything. Marching on together indeed. Opening 7 minutes. Not too bad from Leeds though. Not too bad. Again, we look pretty resolute defensively. What are you guys thinking about this so far? Almost 10 minutes in the game. Are we guys feeling confident? Or are you absolutely shitting bricks? Pardon my French. Didn't mean to let that one slip out there. Dan James, look at this. Pressing from the front as a trio. Rodrigo, James, and Rafinha. Lovely bit of pressing there. Applying more pressure than an erection on skinny jeans. Taro and Mings already on the floor once again. Yes, all right. Villa have bigger jock straps, for God's sake. Defensively, we look better, but still early days. Absolutely, yeah. We seem to be defending more as a cohesive unit. But if we don't put the ball in the back of the net, then it doesn't really mean anything at all. Villa may have bigger jock straps, but it's about what's inside the jock straps, my man. It's not just about the raw jock strap, you know what I mean? If there's nothing actually inside it, no substance, then it doesn't really mean much. Hello, man. How are you? You know, today, earlier, I was feeling a bit tired. I was feeling a bit groggy, but now the game's kicked off. Ever since about 45 minutes before kickoff, I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling optimistic. And I can feel some points coming. I know I sound like a broken record. I know I said it many times before. But I can just feel it in the air, man. The optimism is there. And I'm feeling good. What time are we on, boss? 9 minutes, 15 seconds. I'm going to try and get the actual clock up for the second half. If anyone does want to sink it along there as Luca Digne goes to the floor. Let's see what's happening. Adam Forshaw. Oh, that is absolutely nothing, man. He's shimmied him off. He's shimmied him off, man. Oh, man, that is one of the most fraudulent things I've ever seen. Salut, KT. Salut, JT. Ha. How are you, my man, Kai L? Long time no speak with you as well, my brother. Are things good? Things good in the hood over there? All the best for you, mate. What time are you on? Change my name to Osin Amir from Osin BM. Yeah, thought I recognized you, geezer. What spurred the change? No more boss man. There's Coutinho. Coutinho's scaring me here. He absolutely spun Robin Koch like a Beyblade. I'm not too sure about this Robin Koch in the central midfield thing here. I don't know what you guys think about it. I don't know if you guys think he does a good shift there. I'm not sold on it myself. What's actually happening here? Tyrone Mings is down on the floor still. Tyrone Mings is gasping for air here. He is absolutely down, out on his feet. Out on his feet here. Hang on, let me get this for now. Uh-oh. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing there. Is Ollie playing? Ollie Watkins? Ollie Watkins is. Ollie Watkins is playing. Ollie Watkins and Tyrone Mings up front for Villa. Okay, I'm just going past 9 now. Wolves 3-0 in the 25th minute. Jesus, man. Why can't we open up 3-0 as Coutinho stands up, primed for the deep free kick? He drills it. It's short. It's Tyrone Mings. Oh, big clearance by Dallas there. Big clearance. I tell you, man, every time they get a set piece, I am on edge. I am on tilt. Lovely defensive play by Leeds, though. And here we go, attacking as a unit. Rafinha out to Jack Harrison. Harrison sprays it down to it's a weak ball. It's a placid ball as we hit 6 whole goddamn likes. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from. But all I know is you 6 absolute living legends are absolute legends of the game. Pioneers of the game. And definitely people in the near future that I would love to have a good glass of whiskey with. As Southampton take the lead over Newcastle. Good result, bad result. Who do you guys want to win out of that one? I think there's actually more chance of us catching Southampton at this rate. Newcastle look like they've really got their ideas together here. As Matty Cash throws Harrison to the floor like a child and carries on marching forward. I know I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm up for watching Leeds when I'm watching you. Well, thank you very much, man. Thanks for the kind words. And you just made it through the Champions League yourself. I will hopefully be covering that next game when it is on. So don't worry, mate. It's not just Leeds that's going to be here. Like I said, when I finish that assignment, going to be definitely a lot of Champions League actions for your asses. And I'll tell you something, I'd love it if Leeds could claw their way into Europe. But for now, survival is all we need. And in this opening 13 minutes, it at least looks like they're fighting. They have the desire and the will to stay up. Obviously, it is still early doors. Scores on the doors. I don't drink whiskey. What do you mean you don't drink whiskey? What do you mean you don't drink whiskey? What kind of sane thinking man doesn't drink whiskey? A glass of proper number 12. The smoothest, oidish whiskey on the planet. How can you not love it? I mean, it just glides down your throat with effortless ease. And it's warm, it's smooth, it's bubbly. Oh, man. Whiskey is just the premium alcoholic beverage. Of course, shortly followed by beer. As Rodrigo plays it back to Koch. I'll tell you something, hopefully I'll be drinking a celebratory beer after this game. I want Leeds to stay up. You're telling me, pal. You're telling me. 14 minutes. The energy's just kind of dissipating out of the game. The ground is actually surprisingly quiet right now. Surprisingly placid. Waiting for something to happen. Waiting for someone to spark it into life. This game is kind of drifting away in the midfield. I need to just quickly edit the tags, actually. I do need to quickly edit the tags. 1 second. Alright. Jesus, that was a big break in play there. That was a big break in play. Villa finally taking the throw in. They're actually dropping like flies, Villa. I don't know what's going on with them. They're wasting so much time on the floor here, man. You ain't still got that old pitch. There's no slip and slide FIFA action going on today. I don't know why they're on the floor so much. As Cash watches the ball glide away from him with nothing he can do about it. Watkins looking bullied. Looking like he's out of it. As Forshaw sprays it back. That's not a good ball. That's a very loose ball. That's a very, very loose ball. And Watkins picks it up in the box. Oh, what a turn by Ayling. What a lovely little shimmy there. Oh, my heart had gone. What a turn. And they've blown up to give a booking already. Leeds are away on the counter-attack, though. That's a questionable decision, for, if you ask me. Watkins to pick up a yellow card here. Lovely, lovely little shimmy there. So as Ayling centre-back, he is, yeah, and Dallas right-back. Lovely little shimmy. Oh, that is a dirty challenge. Dirty challenge by Watkins there. Dirty, dirty challenge. Actually, let me get the lineup for you on the screen there. Oh. Wrong screen there. Let me try and get the lineup for you. As Leeds come forward once again. Forshaw out to Ayling. Come on, Firpo. I'm expecting big things from you, senior Firpo. Oh, lovely long ball again. You're right, man. You're 100% right, Joe. We really are abusing this long ball. Oh, Rafinha! Oh, my God. He twists and he turns and he glides in between two. A lovely nonchalant flick through the legs of the defender there. And he goes for a cheeky back heel. An audacious back heel there. Oh, inches. But you're right, Joe. We really are loving that long ball. We really are loving it. It's weird to see. Something that I'm not used to seeing from this Leeds side. It is given offside in the end, though, so it doesn't really matter. This is the lineup, if anyone is wondering. Let me just get it over in the corner there. There we go. Serves him right going into Bill like that. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That's the full-on lineup. Long balls will put pressure on those chocks, for God's sake. Chris Wood equalizes for Newcastle. Let me get the other games on the side as well here. As the Leeds game again, it's a bit of a stop and start game. This one, I'm not gonna lie to you. It sparks into life on the odd counter attack, but it's kind of just ambling away in the middle of the park here. Compared to the last game, it is complete chalk and cheese. Seems to exploit James's pace more. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying, man. It's going to be really interesting to see how he performs, especially playing up front there. He was always on the shoulder before, but we were never really actually pinging it through to him as much. Been ages since I was last here. How you been? It has been actually a hot minute, A1. A hot minute. How are you, my man? I'm not too... Oh, my God. I haven't been too bad. Oh, man, I tell you, man, I absolutely... You covered Bielsa's face. I know. I'll remove it after. I'll remove it after when we win the game. Come on, Rafinha. Come on, Rafinha. Come on, my son. Lovely run. Still takes it. Oh, come on, man. He's been dispossessed twice by Coutinho now, has Rafinha. Twice Coutinho's got his number out there. I need to see a little bit more sparkle from him. If anyone's gonna be doing the business for us, it's Rafinha, man. If anyone's gonna help claw us up the table, it's Rafinha. I watched all the old videos with the short hair. Couldn't stop laughing. What, you didn't like the trim? Didn't like the short hair trim. I'm twisting out. I'm trying to grow it a lot longer than this, to be honest. Trying to grow it a lot longer. I think Bamford should come on. Bamford is apparently, well, as I was talking about yesterday, Bamford has been told that he is going to become coming on. Jesse Marsch said it in his press conference. He said, "I am going to be bringing Patrick Bamford onto the pitch after half time. Potentially, you probably see him come around the 60th minute, come onto the pitch. I want us to be leading here before we do it. I was just here last year when you had 392, now 534. Yeah, 534. Can I say thank you guys so much for the support? The support recently has been astounding. Like I said, I know there hasn't been a lot of content in the past week or so because of my exams and stuff. But it will be coming, and I can't thank you guys enough for the eye-watering, eye-gouging levels of support. And hopefully there'll be an eye-gouging performance from Leeds as we need to gouge the 3 points deep out of the bosom of Villa's hands. And Villa come forward with Digne. Oh, it is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous cross into the box. And they've still got it. Oh my God, it's gone in. Oh, it's gone in. And it's Coutinho. And again, it's car crash defending. Kamikaze defending. You can change the manager all you want, but when we have more gaps than IHOP, when we've got raging gaps through the thigh gap and the straight in the middle of our defense, there's nothing you can do about it. Lazy lapse of concentration once again. And Coutinho is just chilling. Like I said before, you could stick 3-meter rulers coming out of every single vertex of his body, and there wouldn't be anyone near him. It's a dangerous ball by Digne in the first place. And then Villa come forward again there. No one picks up their man. Coutinho is chilling in absolutely acres of space, completely unmarked near the edge of the 18-yard box there. Smashes it in. And of course, it comes off Struijk for the own goal. I mean, it's going to count as a Coutinho goal because it was on target. But Meslier had that covered. Meslier had it covered. And Struijk has just dinked it into his own net. Still no Gelhardt. No Gelhardt, no. No Gelhardt. James starting up front with Rodrigo just in behind. Where's this Jesse Marsch guy come from? He's American. He's come from Rasenburg. Well, Rasenburg, Salzburg. He did manage RB Leipzig as well, of which he was sacked. As Rafinha loses the ball again there. He's just dolphin dived onto the floor and smashed it with the back of his neck. And Leeds really look like we're losing our heads now. We really look like we're losing our heads. Dan James giving away a needless foul. Forshaw almost giving away another needless foul in the middle of the park as well. Leeds players livid. Livid. You need to keep composed, lads. Couple of deep breaths, man. Bit of meditation. Oh my God, 1-0, yeah. Oh man, again. Come on. Oh man, it's just all that energy and optimism just sucked out of my body, man. Just drained out. Such stupid goals to concede as well. Such stupid ass goals. As Digne drills it across again, those deep crosses from Digne are really causing us absolute bedlam back there. Oh, and Danny Ings this time feasting on the loose ball. Oh my God. Like I said, mate, we've got more gaps than a goddamn Waffle House back there. No concentration. Need to juice them up with Adderall or something, because they're losing concentration every 2-3 seconds here. And the deep crosses are coming in. And Villa are just feasting on it. They're having a goddamn mukbang in our 18-yard box. The problem is, where are these players' heads at? Always seem to feel aimless when they have possession. We haven't created any chances. It's perplexing. Perplexing is really a perfect word to describe it, to be honest. It is perplexing. It's utterly baffling what has happened to this squad over the past few months. Villa clarted Southampton. Villa are clarting us right now. Where are the points going to come from? Where are the points going to come from? Lovely, lovely cross ball by Forshaw. Over to Harrison. Harrison to Firpo. Can we get a little bit of luck? Can we just get a little ounce of luck? A drip of luck? I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm not asking for a 12-ounce steak. I'm just asking for a little drip. You know? Doesn't have to be a pint glass. A little dribble. Bit of luck. A penalty. The ball to fall our way. For the ball to just bounce off someone's arse and go in their goal. It always seems to happen against us. All the luck seems to be going against us. Is James playing? Dan James is playing. Yeah, he is. The starting 11 is on your screen, right? There. The starting 11 is right there. Should be able to see it there. What happens when you don't? What happens when you don't play a striker up front? I mean, we technically have Rodrigo sitting in the pocket as well. He's kind of playing as a two-man up front. When one guy goes forward, the other guy drops back. So, I'm ages / minutes behind you. Do you mind not spoiling it for me? Well, I'll try not to. I'll try not to, fella. It's going to be pretty difficult, but I will try not to. Villa with the 58% possession here. Leeds getting dominated possession. Again, very, very uncommon to us. And not as it's not as important that it's uncommon for the fans to watch this lack of possession football. But these players aren't used to playing without the ball. A lot of these players are very, very much used to playing with the ball, dominating possession, carving chances open, having a lot of opportunities to carve chances open. And it looks like we're really lacking ideas right now, lacking creativity. And Villa are running through us. This is very uncommon, uncharacteristic from a lot of those players. Just turn the volume down. Is my volume too loud, or are you talking to Joe? Again, we're trying the one-touch passing, and it's just not coming off, mate. No vision. It's like they're playing with Danny Rose tinted glasses over there, man. They can't see who's in front of them. As the camera pans over to an infused Patrick Bamford. A Patrick Bamford who needs to infuse his charisma and his energy onto the pitch right now, because we're severely lacking it. We're playing without a swagger, without a clear characteristic to our play. Can we change it around, though? Harrison tries to flip it through. Again, terrible. 7 legends liking the stream. Absolute living legends for sure. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but you 7 fine individuals are for sure. God damn living legends. Maybe not as legendary as this man on the ball, Stuart Dallas, who glides past 2 and he gets it back again. Lovely through ball to Dan James. Dan James could be in here. Stands up Digne. Gives it back. Oh, that's a dodgy touch by Rodrigo, man. Oh, that's a dodgy 2 touches by Rodrigo. And it's a dodgy ball by Rodrigo. Oh, man, it's like he's half asleep there. He's bloody moonwalking through the pitch. Oh, it's like he's literally laced his boots up with oil here. The ball is just not sticking to his feet. His balance is off. Oh, man. And speaking of not sticking to their feet, Dallas slip and slides on the floor again, giving the ball away. This is... Oh, my God. Oh, Mellier's just passed it straight to Watkins. He's got so lucky there. How lucky are we going to get this game? How goddamn lucky are we going to get? Thanks, JT. Oh, my God, man. I don't... Meslier has just got the ball outside, probably like 25 yards away from goal. Just him back there. And he just passed it straight to Watkins. And the ball has luckily bounced back to him. This is kamikaze football at its finest. This is some of the most dodgy football I've seen. People wanted to say we couldn't defend under Bielsa, but... This is, what am I watching here? What are my eyes actually funneling through? Are the synaptic gaps in between my eyeballs and my brain, are they broken? Are they sending the wrong kind of signals here? What's actually going on? I'm genuinely confused here as to what my eyes are telling me. This is comical. This really is. I feel like I'm watching a stand-up set here. And Rodrigo again. He's giving away his silly foul. Lunging in like nobody's business. Angela Von.Rent. Oh, I'm guessing that's one of those bots. I keep seeing all these bots recently, like Von.Rent or Va.org or whatever the hell these things are typing. If you do see any of those things, don't click them. If you do get it, it's just like those Instagram ones. If you get a message from someone saying, "Oh, this thing took me 2 weeks to make," don't open the message, mate. Just don't, for your own sake. As Danny Ings comes forward now, and Danny Ings this time's clocked by Ayling, and they show his stat there, which is really not easing my blood pressure at all. Since conceding first after January, or rather since January, when conceding first, we have lost 19 of the games, drawn 3, and 1-0. Surely he should have played Cock at the back with Ayling right back and Dallas in midfield. I'm sorry, but Ayling... well, that's what I think. That's what I think, at least. That's what I think. But hey, Jesse Marsch is the man who's being paid to do the job. Jesse Marsch is the man I trust. In Marsch, we trust. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like these players are 100% trusting his ideology or his style. Oh my God, as it's whipped in by Douglas Luiz. So you're going to do Champions League watch-alongs too? Yes, for sure. And I ain't talking Adam. For sure. A lot of different style of stuff coming. But yes, absolutely, for sure. As it's flicked through here, cleared by Cock. Venomously so. Oh, Rodrigo, mate. Rodrigo, what are you playing at? I tell you, man, Rodrigo has had an absolute hooner today. He's had an absolute howitzer. He can't touch the ball. He can't stay balanced. I mean, it's just not falling for him today. He can't buy it. He can't buy a break, this guy. His card is getting declined every time he tries to. Oh. Oh man. Oh man, we just need to keep it at 1-0 going into halftime. Look at those fans there. The fans are shell-shocked. They're shell-shocked. Bamford on for Rodrigo at halftime if he carries on like this. Yeah, well, Bamford for Rodrigo. Maybe Bamford for James. And then Klitsch. Maybe Bamford for James and Klitsch for Rodrigo. Or not Klitsch, Gelhard. Maybe a double change. Because we need big changes up front there. We need big changes. I'm not seeing any movement. Lovely hold-up play by Rafinha. Lovely play by Rafinha. And he tries the reverse pass there to Rodrigo. But Rodrigo just not on the same wavelength. Making the run far too late there. Finally, a little thing. You were good on Joe's thing yesterday. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It's always good fun. It's always good fun talking to other people. I don't really know many people in and around the Leeds community, especially online. So it's always good fun to chat to those two lovely guys, really top guys. This guy is our record signing. Don't forget, Rodrigo. He is our record signing. Obviously, that is just because of the hyper levels of inflation that have happened over the past 10 years in the Premier League. But he's been, I thought before these past couple of games, he's been good. But he just, today, it's just not clicking for him. It's just not. Yeah, I love watching them vids of you, Joe, and Lewis. Entertainment at its finest. Well, that's what it's there for, isn't it? Give you a little bit of respite, bit of something to take your mind away from the mundaneness of normal life or the hecticness, however your life is going. But I tell you something, this attack from Leeds is very mundane. Very, very mundane. We can't break through their back six here. We're really struggling. We need someone to use a bit of individual magic to get this through. And maybe that could be Rafinha as he takes on one and whips it in. And again, man, no one home. No one's there. Lovely bit of 1-2. Stuart Dallas this time trying to create something. And it's a Leeds corner. And this is a little bit better from Leeds. A little bit more inspiring. Finally, a string of a couple of attacks. The Leeds fans seem to get a bit of energy in them. Harrison stands over the ball. 2 hands in the air. Oh, it's a low cross and he can't even beat the first man. Can't even beat the first man. What am I watching here? Oh my god. Oh my god. We haven't just given away a stupid throw-in, have we? Oh man. Oh man. You know, it was quite cold today and I woke up thinking it was Christmas, you know. I don't know. I was so delusional recently that I actually woke up thinking, oh shit, it's Christmas today. Well, guess what? Seems like a lot of those Leeds players also did, because we're just giving them gifts left, right and centre, wrapping them up nicely with a bow, handing it to them. Handed it to them. Oh, you don't want to work defensively, Villa? No problem, mate. Here you go. We'll just gift you the ball back, give you a free kick, give you a chance to get everyone forward, get a nice bit of breath back. Oh, man. Ironically enough, Mark Viduka is in the crowd. How we could do with Viduka up front today. Someone to bully them a bit. Open up a bit of space here. Sloppy antics, mate. Sloppy Joe performance again. Sloppy Giuseppe. Whatever you want to call it, mate. Oh, man. This is not good. How are you guys weighing up our performance so far? It's very, very different now. Second performance under Marsche. This is definitely a very different style of football than Bielsa. I mean, we look maybe a tiny bit more assured at the back, but going forward, we look nowhere near as clinical, nowhere near as sharp. We look a lot more devoid of ideas as the ball's played forward to Rodrigo now. Rodrigo, he's pushed down in the box! Oh, come on, man. Just give us something, please. Oh, it was weak. It would have been a half pen. It would have been a half penalty, but he's kind of slipped as he's gone in there and he's taken a little bit of pressure, but come on, just something. A bit of luck. Just the ball needs to fall our way. This time it's Dan James inside the 18-yard box, whipping it in. Straight to Martinez, man. Straight to Martinez. We ain't winning this. Calling it now. We need a little bit of positivity in the air. A little bit of positivity. When in possession, we don't have anybody close quarters for quick passing and movement. Have faith, man. Yeah, got to keep the faith. It's very tough to keep the faith right now with what we're watching. But you're right, man. You're right. There's a lot more onus on individual brilliance, but we're getting closed down. It seems like Villa are pressing more as a cohesive unit. It seems rash from Leeds. It really does. It's kamikaze almost at times in the middle of the park here. We really are not getting any kind of foothold of the ball. And again, I'll go back to it. We're missing Calvin Phillips big time. We really are. There's just so much space in the middle of the park there. Not enough energy. Not enough oomph, you know, not enough razzmatazz. Danny Ings gets bommeled over to the floor as we hit 8 goddamn likes. Don't know who you are. Don't know where you're liking from, but all I know is you're absolute living legends. You tell them, Jack, indeed. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Vamos, Leeds, carajo. Do you have faith in us not conceding this corner, though? Because I struggle to have faith in our ability to defend set pieces as McGinniesta goes back to the halfway line to block the counter-attack. Lennon Green, how are you, my brother? Long time no speak as well, man. Long time no speak. How's your life going? How are things? Because I tell you something, my life would be going a hell of a lot better if Leeds were to pick up some points today. Come on. Digne whips the ball in. It's cleared away by Koch. Flicked on by Jack. Only as far as McGinn. McGinn to Felipe. Felipe Coutinho. Oh, no, man. Watkins is feasting on that loose ball every single time. And again, the loose ball finds its way to Digne, man. Oh, my God. Jesus. Oh, no. McGinn. Oh, what a save by Meslier. What a save. McGinn is gliding through osmosis there. Through the middle of the park. Again, KP was supposed to be back in March, wasn't he? Yeah, he should be back within a couple of games, hopefully. He should be back. But yeah, it's this month when he's meant to be back. If we win, I'll go mental. If we win, I will sprint around the street in my jockstrap. That's for damn sure. I don't even have one. I'll run to the store, buy one, and sprint around the street in it. McGinn to whip it in. Please just get it out. Get it out. Get it out! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get it out. Get the counter-attack. Here we go. Dallas, get the men forward. Committing men now. 3, 4, 5 Leeds attackers. Dan James on the ball now. Run it. Oh, my God. It's slow. It's sloppy. It's clueless. It's devoid of ideas, creativity, awareness. He just closed down with ease there. We had such a good opportunity for a counter-attack, and he's just let McGinn slide in behind him and hook the ball away from him. So you've got to have a bit of a radar, and you've got to see what's coming on behind you. And if you don't, have someone calling and telling you what's coming behind you. Tell you you've got man on. Oh, man. Please, 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 Ayling. Oh, no. Oh, no, for sure. Strike. Come on, Senior Furpo. Senior Furpo, you're walking, man. You're walking, fella. Come on, bit of pace. Get some WD-40 in those hips, man. Oh, man. After international break, I thought Jesse said in his interview for Callum Phillips, yeah, another couple of games at least. We don't know, though. We don't know. He could pick up another one in training. He could be, you never know. Until he's actually back on that pitch, I'm not sure of anything, because the amount of times I thought Bamford was going to be back playing, and then he just kept getting re-injured. I mean, it was ridiculous. Finally, a bit of pressing from Leeds. Rafinha, oh, he's inches, man. Again, finally, Leeds put a bit of pressing in there, and we actually get a chance. But again, we squander it straight up the toilet wall, man. Dan James, great signing. Well, he's been a decent signing before today. But today, he's looked out of it, man. Against Villa last time, he was sensational. His performance today, it's been a real Jekyll and Hyde performance if you compare the two. It's been a real Jekyll and Hyde performance from Leeds if you compare the two games. As Watkins this time cruises past Strike like he's not even there. Oh, my God. Oh, this is scary. Douglas Louis. Oh. And Meslier catches. Oh. As we're about to go into half-time. So why is Dan James' best position? Because I don't think it's as striker. Well, it's the only position he can get a game in right now. It's very different him playing striker like this to him playing striker under Bielsa. It's completely different style. And under Marsche in this striking role, it doesn't really seem to be clicking for him. I think he's probably going to have to better play out wide. Lovely ball by Rafinha to Dallas. Dallas this time clipped down by Douglas Luiz, and we get nothing again. Again, the referee decides not to give us anything. Koch with a good tactical foul there, bringing him down. We're just not getting any luck. Even the referees not giving us any luck. Let's see. Ramsey pulls him back. Ah, he's tripped. He's tripped, man. Dallas is tripped over there. Do you not think he's been better than Harrison over the season, over the course of the campaign? He has. Over the part, but it's all about recency, and it's a completely new setup now. Everything that happened in the past, a lot of it has got to go out the window. New manager, new setup. Everyone plays different in different systems, and so far in this game and a half under Marsche, Harrison has been the better player. So that's got to be said, and that's got to be taken into account. 10 seconds left. Can Leeds get one last chance of an attack? No, we can't, and it does look like we are going to be going into half-time trailing at home again. Forshaw looking and we're passing it back. We've got 10 seconds left and we're passing it back. Oh man, it's a dodgy top by Firpo, and that's done. That's done. We need a goal, then we'll be back in it. Well, unfortunately, there is no goal. That is it. Half-time, Leeds United 0, Aston Villa 1 again. Jesse Marsch looking furious right now as he marches down the tunnel. And you can hear a pin drop inside that stadium. You can hear a pin drop. Shell-shocked. Absolutely shell-shocked. We need Gelhardt. We want Gelhardt. We want Gelhardt. Been saying this since Bamford just got injured. What kind of Gelhardt are we going to get, though? Gelhardt didn't offer a lot last game. Could he potentially change it this game? Hopefully. The ref has been so shite. One-sided decisions. He's been questionable. He has been questionable, but again, I don't think that would have changed the outcome of this game here. Defensively, we're lucky not to be trailing by more. We really are. If there is any thoughts, how are you guys feeling about that first half, by the way? Do you think we can turn it around in the second half? And if you do, who are you bringing off the bench to change things? I am just going to very, 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 very quickly sprint to the toilet. I'll be back in 1 minute. Oh my God, Jesus! Someone was goddamn in there. I had to go to the other one. Oh, you know, my first sub would be bait. Lewis, click bait, if you will. If Leeds stay up, you need to focus on that back line, i.e. a new right back, another centre back, and a left back. Firpo looks like he can't be bothered sometimes. Ayling ain't cut out to be a starter. Ayling's playing out position, to be fair to him. He is playing out of position. JT, we look absolutely toothless right now. We really do. We really, really do. What a shame, mate. We need to be better at creating chances. Bamford on for Rodrigo. We would have gone down fighting with Marcelo Bielsa. Well, that's the big question. Like I said, he is going to be under a lot of pressure. And if performances and results especially don't start turning around quick, Marsche is going to be under tirades of pressure. Only 10 games remaining after this. And a couple of really, really tough ones in there as well. Still got City and Chelsea to play. And Arsenal. 3 big games there. We need to pick up results in these one. And he's back. And it's live. But yeah, today a very, very, very weak performance from Leeds. Very weak. Oh, man, just sloppy all over the park. No creativity, no energy. It's one of the worst I've seen us play in a big while, if I'm honest. We just look clueless out there. I don't want to be downbeat. I'm still going to keep the faith. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I still believe we can get something out of this game. But we need a big second half performance. He needs to whip them into shape in that dressing room right now, because those players have not performed at all. I can't think of one player who's really can hold their head high after that first half performance. Maybe Rafinha. He's tried a couple of things. A couple of things have come off for him. But that's it. No one else really can say that they've had a great performance or covered themselves in glory. What are your thoughts about the signing of Junior Firpo? Look, he's been really hot and cold. He really has. He's been full of Jekyll and Hyde performances. At the beginning, when he first signed, he was very, very poor. You know, he flattered to deceive a lot. But he started to grow into it. Then he got injured. Which really kind of set him back. And since his injury, he came back under Marcelo Bielsa. First couple of games, again, he looked back like the Firpo of old. But as it was going on, he started to look better and a bit better and a bit better. And he was actually kind of impressive against Leicester as well. But today, like you're saying, sometimes he just looks like he's not in it. It looks like he's spaced out, like he's had a few edibles or something. He just looks like he's in the stars sometimes. So I don't know. It's really just hot and cold performances from him. What the fuck, mate? Well, at least they're showing solidarity with Yemen and Palestine. Whoa, what? I didn't. That's completely gone off the chat there. Bait for Harrison. Move James to the left wing. Drop bait a bit deeper. And Bamford on for Rodrigo. Sorted. Why Harrison over James, though? What are we guys thinking? Are we saying Harrison over James? Are we saying Harrison over James? Are we saying that... Oh, hang on. That's not even in line there. One sec. Yeah, are we saying Harrison? Are we saying Harrison or James? Who you guys keeping on for the second half? Harrison or James? I think James is the more dangerous player. Yeah, but today he hasn't looked in it really. He really hasn't looked in it a lot today, James. If I'm honest, he really hasn't. He really hasn't looked up for it today. I think he can be the more dangerous player for sure. But today, I don't know what it is. He's looked weak at the times. He's looked like he's waiting for someone to make the decision for him. He's not in that flow state like he was last time round. And I don't know, man. I'd probably have to say Harrison's playing better now. Gelhardt is warming up. He is warming up by those sprinklers over there. Will he come on? Will Bamford come on? Will both of them come on? That's a very interesting part of today that we are yet to see who would come on. Would you guys throw them both on together? Or would you only play one of them up front? Thank the Lord. Just because he's warming up doesn't mean he's necessarily going to come on, but he is warming up by himself. There is someone over there now. You can just see in the background a bold fella giving him some instructions there. So it does look like Gelhardt is going to be the first change of the day. The question is, who do you guys take off for Gelhardt? Who do you take off for Gelhardt? Please, Leeds. As Wolves lead Watford 3-0. Newcastle leading Southampton 2-1 as well. Newcastle leading Southampton. Wolves leading Watford. It looks like that Wolves-Watford game is wrapped. Let's have a little look at the Newcastle game. Chris Wood and Bruno Guimaraes. Guimaraes just giving Newcastle the lead, edging them past Southampton. Again, probably good for Leeds in the grand scheme of things. If we take a little look at the table, the way things stand, oh man. Newcastle, of course, with that game in hand, just like Leeds. Oh, man, I don't know. Who do we even have more faith of us catching? Who do we really even... It's really looking ropesy right now, isn't it? Really look... Oh, man, look at that. That's poor. We need a win big time, man. Rodrigo off and put James behind Gelhardt. James in that attacking midfield role. Well, let's get the... Let's get it up here. Who are we bringing in here? I know it says 4-2-3-1, but it plays a bit more like a 4-2-4 in game. Like I've seen, instead of Rodrigo sitting in that pocket, I've seen a lot of the time he is like, when we don't have the ball, basically beside Dan James. And when we do get the ball, they kind of switch over a tiny bit. But yeah, it is kind of basically like a 4-2-4. But we look weak in the midfield, man. We do. We really look like we're getting absolutely bypassed there. For me, I'd have to put Koch back over Ayling and switch up the midfield, because Koch and Forshaw in the midfield are getting ran through. They really are. Like, there's no substance in there, really. Really not. I'd potentially put Klitsch in there. I really would potentially put Klitsch in there. I mean, I don't know. Would you give Cresswell a chance? I don't know. For me, I think I'd probably put Klitsch in there. I'd probably throw Klitsch in, put Koch back where Ayling is, take Dallas off. Take Dallas off and put Ayling at right back. That's probably what I'd have to do. Oh man, I'm scared right now. I really am scared. My heart is literally beating through my stomach. Stomach, chest. I can't even speak right. I'm so nervous. It's actually messing with my brain right about now. That's a good point. Would not have Koch at CDM for starters, and would not play Bill as centre-back. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I really don't get it. And I don't want to whine. I don't want to whinge. But, man, this is just so bad. It's so bad. It really is bad. Oh, man. This is not a pleasing performance on the eye at all. But, like I said, put Gelhardt up front there. Take Rodrigo off. Put James in Rodrigo's position. Put Koch at centre-back. Put Ayling at right-back. And put Klitsch in the midfield. And that's when I think that we have something going here. Careful what you pray for, guys. What do you mean, careful what you pray for? Are you talking about the Bielsa thing? The Norwich game will be a close game, knowing us. Like last time we played them. I cannot handle this. Oh, man. Matt. I tell you, me and you both, pal. Me and you both. My heart is doing loops, skips, jumps, crisscrosses. My heart is all over the gaff, in my mouth, in my sphincter. Oh, man. Oh, man. Newcastle as well, taking the lead over Southampton. Everyone picks up points, man, except from Leeds. Leeds are the only team that just can't seem to buy a win at the moment. Can't seem to buy a win. Can't seem to buy any luck, buy a win. When are things going to fall our way? The Leeds players all on the pitch. And the Villa players yet to even show up. Rodrigo is on the bench. Very, very animated to Klitsch. Very animated. It looks like a lot of those players are not singing from the same hymn sheet right now. They're really not. Yes, the decision to ditch Bielsa was mad. This is going to be the tale of the rest of the season, isn't it? You're going to have some people on the yes camp, some people on the no camp. And it's a very divisive time. But in this divisive time, all I can say is I love the guy like nothing else. But there's no point crying over spilt milk. What's done is done. We only have one choice, and that is to get behind Marsche. That is to stay united as a fan base, not to stay divided, bickering between each other. Because that only spells one thing, and that's relegation. As the second half is primed to start on Amazon Prime. And we are here. Leeds versus Villa. Leeds 0, Villa 1. Second half started. 45 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock. Can Leeds get an early goal? The ball's through to Rafinha. This is a bit better from Leeds. Rafinha still cuts it across. It's cleared away last second. Only as far as Robin Koch, who absolutely slams it into row F. What is that? Where's the composure, man? Better from Leeds, though. Hitting them quick. Lovely quick through ball. Lovely run by Rafinha. Keeps it through, composed, lovely ball across, straight into the danger area there, through the middle of the two defenders. Matty Cash with a last-ditch interception there. Beautiful interception from him. I think relegation is bottom 5 as it stands, 3 from 5. What is it now? Man, it does look like it is going to be one of those 5. The other teams really pulling away. Really pulling away. Ings giving it to Coutinho, who flicks it through Ayling with ease there. With ease through Ayling, who sprays another diagonal ball, this time to Dan James. Can Dan James beat Mings to the ball? Yes, he does. Mings taking him down. Is he going to pick up a yellow card? Surely he's going to pick up a yellow card. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Again, spamming the through balls right now. Leeds changing the style, not trying to play it through them, which would be customary under a Bielsa regime, or rather, what these players have been customarily used to for the rest of the season. Changing up the style, something Villa weren't necessarily expecting, and we have got a little bit of a success with it so far. Rafinha this time, ushering the men into the box. Rafinha with a free kick in a dangerous area. He's probably going to cross it in. Rafinha steps up, couple of deep breaths, whips it in! And it's cleared away by Tyrone Mings. Only as far as Adam Forshaw. Adam Forshaw drilling it back into the box. Over everybody to Harrison! And it's a Leeds corner. This is better. This is better from Leeds. He took James out for getting that header in the last match. Come on. Mings needs to swallow his gum. Hopefully it gets stuck. I don't think that's chewing gum, mate. I think that's tobacco, to be honest. I think that's a tobacco pouch. As it's whipped in by Harrison. Harrison all the way over to Dan James. Dan James on the ball now. Dan James still in the 18-yard box. Drills it across! Again, nobody getting on the end of it. We need a diagonal run in there. We need movement. We need desire. We need heart. Oh, we're looking placid inside their 18-yard box there. Yeah, but I think that that's chewing tobacco, if I'm honest. Dizzle. A lot of players do it, especially in the Premier League. Like probably 80% of them use chewing tobacco. It's actually quite a common thing. Calms the nerves a bit for a lot of them. I know Jamie Vardy is someone who has been open about his use of it. But yeah, I don't think that's chewing gum, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not gum, it's tobacco-infused jock. Oh, man. Tobacco-infused Jack is hopefully going to infuse and enthuse me with a goal today. Looking a bit sharper is Jack Harrison in this second half. Someone who hasn't really been able to get involved is Joe Gelhardt in his opening 4 minutes. We need to get the ball to him more. And Robin Koch again. Robin Koch again losing out in the middle of the park there. Again losing out in the middle of the park there. Luke Ayling now picking up the loose ball. Guides it inside. Dan James to his right. Carries on his run though. Lovely run by Ayling to Gelhardt. Gelhardt losing out, man. Heavy touch by Gelhardt. Every time it looks like we're doing something and someone takes it past a couple of players. Yeah. It's Blue JT. Have you ever heard of Blue Tobacco? Yes, I actually have. Yes, I have. This tobacco-infused chewable stuff. I've seen it come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, if I'm honest, mate. My mate used to have some orange one. He tried it once. That was orange, and I think he had a purple one as well. So I have seen blue ones. It could be gum, but I'm 90% sure it's probably some tobacco-infused something. Or nicotine-infused nicotine or something like that to help calm the nerves. Oh, man. Opta win probability shafting Leeds right now as Leeds proceed to receive the shaft from Aston Villa. 50 minutes on the clock, 40 minutes left for Leeds to change something. Robin Koch really not looking comfortable in there. He's really not. He looks nervous when he gets the ball. He's lost it a couple of times, and he looks like that's really playing on his mind now as Joe Gelhardt gets his foot on the ball. Gives it out to Rafinha. Rafinha to Harrison. Harrison sprays it out to Senior Firpo. Senior Firpo drills it across. And Rafinha unable to get on the end of it. Marsche gestures to the fans, celebrating, pumping his fists out, trying to rally some sort of response from the Ellen Road faithful, trying to rally some sort of response from his players. Firpo now flips it through. Lovely. Oh, terrible 1-2 with Harrison. Terrible 1-2 with Harrison again there. Mings must have used them. Must used to be a smoker then. That sounds nasty. Nah, not even smokers, man. A lot of these people, they're not smokers. They're not smokers. That's what I mean. I don't know. I'm not, this is all alleged things by me. Don't take my word for it. That is 100% what it is. But I'm saying there's a chance it is. It could be just some isotonic something. Some isotonic fluid to help regain energy in his, or fluids in his mouth. An electrolyte, something like that. But it is quite common for a lot of these players to use some sort of chewable nicotine or tobacco. Even though they don't smoke. I doubt a lot of Premier League players smoke really because of the fitness you need. Bamford on soon, right? Potentially, but I don't know who he'd come on for. I'd kill for a goal before that though. Leeds with a corner now. Can we beat the first man? 2 men by the ball. Harrison and Dallas. I don't know why we have 2 men standing over the ball here. It's not a free kick. Jack with the dummy. And then Dallas just drills it straight all the way to Cash. Again, unable to do anything. And again, you can hear a pin drop inside that stadium. As Gelhardt tries a long shot. No point, really. Nothing coming of it. Never going to score from there. I mean, at least we've got some sort of attempt going on. At least someone's taking a shot. Taking a bit of a gamble, but nothing really coming from it right now. Berbatov was a smoker. Yeah, there were a lot more back in the day. I'm saying nowadays. There are some. I know Fabianski or Szczesny, one of the two, was caught smoking in the Arsenal changing rooms. It is a thing, but it's becoming less and less common in the modern game. Becoming less and less common. And speaking of former Arsenal goalkeepers, the man who was behind both Szczesny and Fabianski in the pecking order, Martinez, so far keeping a clean sheet at Ellen Road. Can we change things around? Can we claw something out of this game? Claw some hope back, some faith. Something for the fans to cheer for. Something to give people some optimism as Forshaw sprays it out to Dallas. Leeds playing a lot better in this second half, getting more of a foothold on the ball, on the game, more control. The game is in our hands right now as Dan James plays it all the way out to Firpo. Firpo with a dodgy cross. What is that, man? What is he doing? What is he doing, man? Look up. Look up before you do that. Bruno Guimaraes scores. Is it 3-1 Newcastle now? That's not really what we need, is it? That's not really what we need. No, it's still 2-1. It's still 2-1. Bruno Guimaraes, of course, scored the second one. But yeah, that's not really what we need. Dan James coming in now. Dan James still. Ah. Danny boy. Danny boy. Again, Dan James unable to really cut through. Unable to have that final pass, that final bit of intuition to get his way through and get Leeds a good chance. Norwich get a goal back against Chelsea. What's the score over there? What is the score over there? It's 2-1 Chelsea. Nah, come on. It's a Timo Pukki penalty as well. Edouard Mendy getting a booking there. We need Chelsea to hold off in that one. We need Chelsea to hold off in that one. Please. Gelhardt, Harrison. Harrison's... Oh, what kind of ball is that? Harrison, what kind of ball is that? I'm telling you, man, they've got their Danny Rose tinted glasses on, these fellas. They really have. They don't know where to look. They don't know where to pass it. They don't know where to aim the ball at times. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm whinging. All right, James, calm down. Calm down, James. Calm down. Everybody take a couple of deep breaths. There's still 40 minutes left of this game. 40 minutes left for Leeds to claw something back. Robin Koch now. Back out to Struijk. Struijk to Firpo. Come on. Oh, what is that? Firpo? What is that? It's just loose balls, sloppy balls all over the gaff. Again, sloppy balls, loose balls. And now Villa come forward. McGinn. Oh, and Ayling manages to block it. I reckon Bate could pass. Bate's not on the bench, mate. Bate's not on the bench. Bate's not there. Oh my God. Patrick Bamford is getting stripped and ready, but yeah, there's no bait. There's no bait for today. No clickbait. No clickbait at all for Leeds. And you know what, man? You know what? Out of desperation, I'm gonna have to get the Bamford shirt on. Oh, man. Bamford on the shirt. Bamford on the score sheet. I'm sorry, man, but something has to change. I'm a man who believes in his superstitions, and something has got to change for this one. Come on, Bamford. Jack Harrison now. Jack Harrison. Could it be an instant change? Oh, again. Dodgy ball. Dodgy ball once again. Oh, my God. Dodgy ball. Look up before you do it. Again, it's just... pure hope. Pure hope on the balls. There's no actual thought behind a lot of it. At least the crowd now G'd up a little bit as Patrick Bamford is stripped and ready to come onto the pitch. Who's going to make way for Patrick Bamford? This could be big. This could be huge. This could be the turning point. Patrick Bamford on the pitch. Jack Harrison coming off. Dan James going to be taking his position on the left-hand side. Patrick Bamford, here we go. Come on, my son. Come on, my son. This is it. If anyone's going to change the game, that's the man right there. Patrick Bamford. Bamford and Gelhardt. Something a lot of Leeds fans have been craving since the beginning of the season. Been craving since yesteryear. Playing much better this half for sure. Come on, Paddy. Who's down on the floor there? Is it Tyrone Mings? Is down again. What's he doing, man? First match back from injury. First match back from injury, indeed it is. First match back since that Brentford game where he came back from injury, scored the equaliser, then injured himself in his celebration. Hopefully, he scores the equaliser and the winner, but this time doesn't injure himself. You know, that's what I want. Come on, Paddy. Come on, Patrick. Patrick, come on, man. As Mings is down again, I think he's absolutely petrified at the prospect of coming up against Patrick Bamford. God, if Carlsberg done subs, then this is what they would have done. Oh, man. Oh, no. Come on. Patrick Bamford is the man. His movement is something that we've really been lacking up there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do not concede instantly. Don't concede instantly. Oh, my God. Oh. McGinn smashing it straight down the middle of the pipe. And Meslier catching it there. Oh. Again, kamikaze defending by Leeds once more. Once more, Villa are able to glide through in and around our 18-yard box. And we spray another looping long ball, hoping for the best. And once again, it's dealt with by Tyrone Mings. And Villa are able to spring back on the counter-attack. And this time, it's Matty Cash. Matty Cash with a little shimmy. Shimmy zam zam. Shimmy sham zam. And he's lashed it all the way forward. Straight over, back to McGinn. And Villa come forward again. Every time Leeds have a positive 5-minute spell, Villa start to get a bit of a foothold on the ball once more. Still a lot of men for Cash to get past, though. A lot of men. Dan James, the closest one to him. Bamford now stretching the legs. Little bit of pressing from him. Not too much, not too hard, but a decent bit of pressure from Patrick Bamford there. Starting to grow into the game of Villa, though, in this second half. Or rather, grow into the half, because of course they dominated the opening 45 minutes. And Ramsey this time glides through. It's a terrible cross by Ramsey, but it's not dealt with by Leeds in the slightest. And finally, Dan James flicks it through to Bamford. Bamford who holds the ball up and is brought down by McGinn. Bamford who's starting to do something, who's starting to impact the game here. Who's showing a bit of composure that has been lacking from the rest of the squad. As I get a Discord notification. Oh, it's you. It's you. It's you in the chat. That's what it is. Oh, man. Come on. Robin Koch. Robin Koch flat. Oh, man. Come on. Again. It's sloppy. What are you guys feeling about Patrick Bamford so far? Get some ones in the chat if you can feel Patrick Bamford scoring. As I said before, Bamford on the shirt. Bamford on the score sheet. Get some ones in the chat if you feel he is going to do the business. If you're happy with his performance so far. Rafinha, lovely interception from him. Gives out to Gelhardt. What can he do? He tries to get the ball through to Bamford, but it's a dodgy ball by Gelhardt. The ball is played behind Bamford, but Leeds still applying pressure. Still, oh man. What Cock, man? Cock! Come on! These lazy balls, man. Lazy balls. There's no one making a run. No one in space. And he just flips it up. No pace on it. No precision on it. Nothing. Just lazy balls. Lazy balls by Koch, man. Look up before you pass it. Senior Firpo. Come on, my son. Oh, dodgy ball by Firpo again, man. And again, McGinn slices out Dan James. McGinn really bossing that midfield battle there. And James is still on the floor, but Leeds continue to play, not waiting for the injured Welshman. Again, Stroik tries to spray it out to Dallas, but it's a heavy ball. It's a heavy ball. Leeds actually dominating possession in the second half. 64% possession, something a bit more common to a lot of these players. And Firpo tries to flip it through. Again, it's intercepted though. Anytime we get in and around that 18-yard box, they're intercepting it every single time. We can't break through them. And we have to go back again. Sidewards and backwards. Sidewards and backwards. Stop saying cock, my missus is... Oh, what can I say, man? Oh, man. What can I say? Vamos, Leeds. Carajo! Carajo! Vámonos! Vamos. Energy. Confidence. Composure. It's all lacking right now. It's gaping. It's gaping as Villa slide through the middle of the park again. It's intercepted back to them. Let's begin this time to Cash. Oh, and it's 2-0, and it's 2-0, and it's sloppy, and it's poor, and it's weak, and it's open, and it's easy. It's easy, it's weak, it's vulnerable. And it's Matty Cash. Oh my God, no one's picking up their man. No one's watching it back sticks. No one's awake. No one's alert. No one knows what's going on around them, man. So they've got blockers around the side and the back of their head. They can't see what's going on. No radar, man. They've got a flipping counter UAV out. He's just... Firpo is in the middle of the park. Cash is just in acres of space. Acres of space. Acres of space. Acres of space. Leeds are cut open with ease. Villa's first good chance of the half. First great chance of the half. And they score it. They convert it. Clinical by Cash. Clinical by Villa. Cut us open with ease. But Leeds gifting that to them there. As Mateusz Klich now on the pitch tries to change something. All three changes have been made for Leeds. Gelhardt, Bamford and Klich. Last chance for Leeds. Last roll of the dice. Klich this time. Dinking it forward to Bamford. Unable to get the ball through to Bamford because that man, Matty Cash, once again intercepts and once again runs the ball down the line, taking it past Gelhardt and Firpo, and he's brought down there. A brilliant performance so far by Matty Cash. A brilliant performance by Villa. You know, composed, solid at the back, and coming forward with menacing pressure and actual confidence, swagger on the ball, ideas. Leeds, no ideas. Unable to defend, unable to offend. Another 25 minutes of this garbage. As I said, that back line, especially Firpo, who just can't be asked. It is going to kill you guys. Can't be asked is what is going to kill you guys. Yeah, wow. It's killing us right now for sure. It is suffocating the life out of us right now. But we're not offering anything going forward either, and that's the sad state of affairs that we find ourselves in right now. What seems to be the problem? Why is Leeds losing? Because we got no ability to cause them any problems going forward. Villa are comfortable back there. They really are. The patterns of play are not working. They are not scared in the slightest. It's very comfortable from them. defensively, and then going forward, Leeds just leave massive gaps, lapses of concentration, you know, players falling asleep at the wrong moments, and they just don't look up for it right now. They really don't. Villa look like they have so much more energy in their play. They do. They just look like they're up for it so much more. Leeds look half asleep over there. They look half asleep. You know, at times struggling to make more than 2 consecutive passes and just resorting to long ball after long ball after long ball. And it's really ripping away at the heart of what made Leeds so special over the past couple of years. The ability to break the press, the ability to play quick, incisive football. And right now, that ability has gone. That ability is nowhere to be seen. And we're resorting to long ball after long ball after long ball. And Villa now are really growing into the game, really comfortable in possession, not rushing the ball, waiting for the gaps and then sliding it through once they get them. Leeds, on the other hand, every time panicked on the ball. Oh my God. Oh my God, Coutinho, that just sums it up right there. That just sums it up right there. Coutinho just shimmying through 2, 3, 4 men. Robin Koch, my God. Lyle Cowpoith, how are you doing, Lyle, man? What do you make of this performance so far? What do you make of this performance so far? Because I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything to give me confidence right now. I'm really not. I'm not seeing anything inspiring from this at all. It's just another long ball. It just is another long ball. I don't know what we're doing. We're passing the ball to the other team every time we get it. We are. We're gifting it to them. They're not having to work, Villa. They're not even having to work to do something. We're just gifting them the ball. Just easy. Easy for them. Easy. What performance? What do you mean, what performance? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's still 19 minutes left for Leeds to maybe at least get... Oh, man. We commit 6 men forward, but the ball is sloppy again. The ball does not find its man. The only man it finds is McGinn and Cash. And Watkins is through again here. McGinn and Cash have just been... They've been past the ball more than any other Leeds United player. Firpo and Koch especially. It beggars belief how you can be so unable to find your own teammates and just instead gifting the ball straight to Villa every single time. It's unbelievable. Leeds turns COD. Mantenerse con esperanza. Esperanza? Mantenerse con esperanza. I'm not sure what that means, mate. I'm not sure what that means at all. But maybe... Oh my God, it's 3-0. Oh, it's 3-0. That's it. It's game over. It's wraps. It's done. It's done. And it's Callum Chambers. Is that Callum Chambers? Yeah, it's Callum Chambers. He's just whipped one from 20 yards. He's just whipped one top bins from 20 yards. That's it. That's all she wrote. Game over. GG. Leeds are done. Leeds are in the mud. 3-0 Aston Villa. Leeds players look defeated. They look slumped. The fight seems to have drifted away from them. That's it. That's the game. Game, set, and match. 3-0 Aston Villa. And it's a beautiful finish. Beautiful finish by Chambers. Beautiful finish by Chambers. Just inside the box there. About 17 yards out. It's a fantastic finish. But again, Leeds leaving him in acres of space, unmarked. I mean, there's nothing you can do about a finish like that. But when you gift a team opportunity after opportunity to come at you again and again, it's always going to be curtains for you. And once more, Leeds lose out the ball there. Rafinha this time losing out to Sanson. Phillips looks like he's about to burst out into tears. Oh, and it's a dodgy ball again. They score one more and I'm off. Marsche is awful. Shame on the board for ruining my beautiful club. I don't think I'd go that hard on him. It is early doors for Marsche. He's been unable to stamp his full philosophy in. It was always going to be a tough ask for him. But Leeds right now look a shell of the club that we should and could be. No comments from me. No comments from the Leeds players either. Leeds are just taking it right now. Just taking it. Sitting there and taking it. Thing is, you can't blame Marsche. He's being let down like Bielsa. Some of these players really need to buck their ideas up. Because a lot of these players have down tools, it looks like. It looks like a lot of these men have down tools. I'm not seeing a lot of fight from a lot of them. Some of these players here, and you know who you are, have downed tools. They are not up for the fight. They're really not. And when you're in a relegation dog scrap, you need to be winning every single loose ball. But they're just not. They're just not. They're just half asleep. They're sloppy. They're getting walked through. They want this game to end. They want it to end. They don't want to be on that pitch right now. They don't want to fight for the ball. Villa have showed up. They've showed more fight, more heart, more passion, more desire than us. And that's the simple fact of the matter. If we go down, we won't come back up for a while. I mean, we really are in big danger of going down now. We really are. Chelsea defeat Norwich. Newcastle still leading against Southampton in the 89th minute there. Coutinho walks off the pitch to a rousing reception there. It's a disgrace. It's Taco Kid. Some of the performances from some of the players out there have been disgraceful for sure. Yeah. Some of the things I've been watching have not been up to scratch. And it's a really scary, sad time right now. I mean, it will take nothing short of a miracle to get something out of this game. Nothing short of a miracle. And it looks like it's going to be 4 as Digne comes forward again here. Again, luckily this time the ball's too heavy. Like I say, nothing short of a miracle. We've seen stranger things happen. We really have. But usually when a team comes back from 3-0 down, you see something to tell you that that's going to happen. You see something in the play that shows you that there's a chance of them coming back. I mean, Leeds just... What is that, Firpo? What is that? Why? Why are you just pitching it 40 yards? Look in front of you. Look up before you smash it. Not like that. We got no hope like that. No hope at all. All the red when you look back on the table and see desperately need to beat Norwich on Sunday. Desperately need to beat them. Desperately need to. Yeah, this is all more red than a teenage girl going through puberty on Leeds' form sheet right now. And we're dripping blood out of every seam, every vein in our body as we get stabbed again and again, team after team, match after match, player after player, attack after attack. And is it going to be 4? Everyone's on their arse. Even Firpo is our last man back and he's on his back. On the line. It's somehow cleared away for the moment, but again, Villa come forward. Again, it's McGinn flipping it in. Again, it's Watkins making a diagonal run. And again, Leeds get their foot on the ball and resort to another long ball. This time, we actually do manage to control it with Gelhardt and spring Rafinha away on the counter-attack, who sees Bamford making a darting run. But the ball is not there. The ball is poor. The ball is sloppy. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry, JT, but the team is Maya. Firpo is not an upgrade on Alioski. We now need to beat Norwich, and Ayling needs to be at left back and Dallas in midfield. No, I think I don't know. Ayling can't play left back or centre back. He needs to be right back. We have to beat Norwich and Watford and somehow get a few more results in the other fixtures. It's looking scary as things stand. We need to get some big results in the other fixtures for sure. But yes, it's looking very, very, very scary. Very scary indeed. And Gelhardt again loses out. He's had a couple of nice touches today. I'm not trying to blame Gelhardt, don't get me wrong. But again, loses the ball in the middle of the park there. Klitsch pressing him. Can we at least get one goal? Can we at least get some sort of inspiration here? Can we get some sort of something? Marsche, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to make of his body language right now. It does not look like the body language he was showing when he first signed for the club. It really doesn't. It looks like some of that new optimism and hope has been beaten out of him. And Leeds try and flip it forward. Again, it's intercepted. Again, Villa spring on a counter-attack. And again, Leeds result to a cheap, needless foul. Junior Firpo dragging his man down. 6 defeats in a row is relegation, from the only surprise being none of the teams below us haven't taken advantage and overtaken us in the league. Well, some of them have. Newcastle have, and a lot of them still have games in hand. Everton and Burnley both with games in hand. That's the scary part, Michael. That's the scary part. Leeds gifted another opportunity to come forward, and again, we pass it backwards. We're running into his box. Gelhardt's running in there, and instead of playing it to one of the two men in front of him, he tries to pass it backwards, as It's Taco Kid has just joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Thank you very much for joining the family, my brother. I'm so happy I wasn't at this game low. Shees is going to turn out he's going to turn really toxic soon, I reckon, and rightfully so. I don't think rightfully so. Toxicity is never, ever, ever, ever good. And it's never garnished results. But you're right. And I don't think it is going to turn. It has turned. It has turned. It's toxic like waste. It's easy like peasy. And Villa are strolling their way through to an easy 3 points here. And Leeds are dripping down the table, slipping down. Look at that. 14 attempts to 2. 8 on target to 1. A really condemning performance from Leeds. As Villa stand up for the free kick. 3 points is absolutely what they deserve right now. It's nothing less than what they deserve. They deserve 6 points for this game. Villa deserve 6 points. They have ran through us. JT, I'm really sorry, but this is not a performance, and this is not good football. This is not good football, and this is not a performance worthy of any kind of credit. And again, another long ball. Again, we resort to the long ball. What's going on, man? Why are we doing this? Why are we just spraying long ball after long ball after long ball? Why? Can someone please tell me? Like, yeah, mixing a couple of them in is one thing, but it's all we're doing. It's all we're doing. There's no breaking of the press. There's no passing out of the back. Most goals conceded. More goals conceded than Norwich now. 64 goals conceded, 10 more than Watford. So much more than all the teams around us. And yeah, this was meant to be a managerial change that helps us shore up the back. But we've conceded 4 goals in 2 games. Against Villa and Leicester. And Rafinha now flips it forward to Bamford. Unable to get the ball to him. It's a dodgy ball. Bamford manages to keep it in somehow, some way. And Gelhardt now flips it through the middle. Gelhardt still. And he tries to go all on his own there. And he just smashes it straight into Matty Cash once more. And once more, Villa come forward. Once more, Leeds lose the ball in the middle of the park. Once more, Leeds lose our heads and give away a needless foul. Firpo's down injured. Dan James might be coming off with a second yellow here. I think James is going to be sent off here. There's a big chance he's sent off. Firpo is down. Buendia's down. Not Buendia, McGinn, sorry. So let's see what happens here. Firpo takes it through. Oh, that's nothing, man. I don't even think Firpo's been clipped there. I'm not going to lie to you. That didn't seem very major at all. That didn't seem very major at all. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is a sorry last 5 minutes. I mean, if we could turn this around in the last 5 minutes, I will put £100 on us reaching Europe. Because I will have seen everything. I will have literally seen everything if we somehow turn this around. I will give you all £15. Yeah? If we somehow turn this around. That's how unlikely this is. It's probably that unlikely that we'll even get a goal at this rate. That we'll even get 1 goal. Even a bit of hope. The team is lacking confidence. It's obvious. If we go down, we lose KP, Bamford, Rafa, Llorente, Rodrigo, Koch. We would indeed. And potentially a couple of youth players as well. As Dougie Luiz comes off the pitch. Ashley Young on for Villa. And the stretcher is out for Firpo. Leeds going to be down to 10 men now. Our injury crisis continues. I mean, 2 injuries in the last 2 games. Again, Leeds get more players injured. So far, not so good for Jesse Marsh. Really not. So far, not so good. As they show again the second goal. Not the second goal, they're showing the first goal actually. Matty Cash whipping it back. And that's when things started to turn. The second that first goal in there, that first goal went in for Villa, the Leeds heads dropped. The players started playing sloppy passes, going for the long ball, instantly going for the jugular once again. And the game was over the second that happened. And Villa have taken their time. They've been composed when they've needed to be. And they've cut us open time in, time out. And Leeds are absolutely flabbergasted at the back. Only 5 wins in 27 games all season. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Indeed, not good enough, Michael. Only 1 more game that I'm hanging my boots up for this season. Soul destroying. It is soul destroying. Firpo is out. Wish him a speedy recovery. Not a great performance by him, it must be said, but I wish him a speedy recovery. Rafinha with his head in his shirt, and if that isn't an indictment on Leeds' campaign, then I don't know what is. His head's gone, and you need your leaders, you need your winners, you need your best players to keep their heads up for everyone else around them, and that's what we need from from Rafinha right now, but Rafinha is not showing me that at all. I mean, he's screaming to the players now, but having your head in your shirt like that. This is, I mean, it's like we're feeling sorry for ourselves right now. We're feeling sorry for ourselves. Soul destroying indeed as Firpo gets wheeled down the touchline. 2 minutes left, probably about 4 or 5 minutes left of added time. 4 or 5 minutes for Leeds to get at least one back, for Leeds to somewhat try and resurrect our goal difference. Our goal difference that is really and truly in the mud. And a squad that look in the mud right now. Again, it's flipped forward. Klitsch this time. Klitsch at least showing a bit of energy. Compared to a lot of players, at least Klitsch has showed some sort of energy in the middle of the park there. He hasn't been great on the ball necessarily. He's lost quite a few. But at least he's showing some sort of energy in there. Some sort of something. Bit of guile. Bit of precision. As Mings now steps forward on the ball. Slows things down. It was criminal from the board not to bring in some players in January. I think so. I think we definitely needed some players. Now, whether that was 100% down to Bielsa or the board, again, nobody really knows. There's a lot of things being thrown around all over the gaff. But the one thing is for sure, the fact that we didn't strengthen has really come to cost us around this part of the season, especially as we continue to pick up more and more and more injuries. It was criminal from the board to not bring in some players in January. Sorry, I just read that. Wow. What needs to change? Does anyone know what needs to change? Squad-wise? Performance-wise? Because from what I'm watching here, doesn't matter how you change the squad. Doesn't matter what players we put in there. If the whole team performs in this manner, we're not going to get anything out of anything. As Klitsch gets the ball now, plays it to Koch. Koch to Bamford. Bamford still, and Bamford slashes it over the bar. Best chance of the half for Leeds. Probably the best chance of the game for Leeds there. Koch giving it through to Bamford with the outside of his foot. He holds off a man, opens his body up, tries to whip it top bins. And at least Bamford is the only kind of positive light that we have right now. The only player who's actually looked composed on the ball, who hasn't just been giving it away every 2 seconds, is Patrick Bamford. But there you go, 91 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. And Leeds give away another free kick. This time it's Rafinha shoulder barging Sanson. And is Rafinha going to pick up a booking? Yes, he is. Rafinha picking up another booking. How many for the season is that? How many of the season is that? Don't be his fifth. Don't be his fifth booking, please. Come on. Leeds players well and truly lost their heads right now. I'll say there's a board fault. They knew the type of players Bielsa would have wanted instead, but came up with Dross, which is why he said no to them. I don't know why we haven't spent more money. I really don't know why. From the summer to January to all, we needed more money. We needed more investment. We needed more of a lot of things. We haven't got it. Most clubs around us brought in some players to try and make them survive relegations. They did, and we didn't. I tell you what we did. Gave the ball away again. That's what we did. That's all we seem to be doing, is getting the ball in a dangerous position where one through ball on the ground is needed, but we're playing it in the air every single time. Why can we not play the ball on the floor? Again, it's in the air, and again, it's straight to Mings. Play the ball around on the floor. It's the basics, the fundamentals of football. We seem to have forgotten them. Again, Klitsch with the through ball. And again, it's to Martinez. It's on the floor. One touch passing. Open up your feet. Open up your body. Marche is furious. He looks like he's about to spit his gums out on that touchline. Oh, this is... Why? Why have we somehow got an inability to pass the ball on the floor? I don't want to whine. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm whining. And I know I'm probably bickering and bittering. And that's not what we need right now. And I am sorry. You know, I don't want to call these players out for nothing. But what I'm watching here, it's damning. This is the lowest point of Leeds' season. I mean, the only positive is that there's only one way from here, and it is up, because this is rock bottom. We have sunk and smashed into the rocks at the bottom of the pitch, at the bottom of the ocean, and we are in pure despair right now. Leeds once again losing the ball. Rafinha once again getting outgunned in there. Klitsch, can he do something, or is he going to flip it in the air again? No, plays the 1-2 with Koch. Plays it out to Rafinha. Back to Klitsch. Look at this, man. Look at this. Ashley Young pressing us back, pinning us back. And we actually play it on the floor out to the right-hand side for once. We play 5 consecutive passes. Makes it 6. And he can't make it 7. Dan James tries to take someone on. He does get fouled for a free kick. To be fair to him, 94 minutes, 44 seconds left. 50 on the clock, rather. 15 seconds left. Leeds have a free kick. It is going to be the last kick of the game. It is our last chance. Might as well get a crack on goal out. Might as well give it to Patrick Bamford. Let him have an attempt. I think that is what's happening. Bamford is going to speak to Rafinha. Rafinha's told him to sod off, and Bamford makes his way into the 18-yard box. Feel for the... As Rafinha whips it in. Hang on a second. Last attempt, and the ball goes straight to Martinez. He leaps onto the floor. The full-time whistle blows. Leeds United 0, Aston Villa 3. A damning performance. A weak performance. A performance in which we were cruised through. We were second to the ball. We were absolutely clueless on the ball at times. Uncreative, unimaginative, and unable to make more than 5 or 6 consecutive passes, unable to play the ball on the floor, unable to stop or get near to Villa in the middle of the park, absolutely cruised through on the counter-attack, absolutely unable or clueless in the attack, and a massive game, a massive 3 points lost, and a game in which a lot of those players look to have lost their head. Feel for the match going fans. They've waited 17 years to watch us play back in the Prem, and this is how they reward them. Tell me about it. I'm very, very unfortunate. It's like they've never played together. Kind of is, man. That spirit, that camaraderie, that sixth sense of knowing where each other are, it's gone. It's gone, I'm afraid to say. It has gone. What can we get out of the next few games? I don't know what we can get out of that Norwich game. You can only pray that they somehow resurrect some sort of performance. But right now, that is a sorry state of affairs. 6 in a row, 6 losses in a row. Defeat after defeat. Weak performance after weak performance after weak performance. I mean, Ellen Road right now is just a stomping ground for other teams. It's a place for teams who are on bad form to come and get wins. It's a place for teams who are on good form to come and take us to the cleaners. It's a place where we can't seem to buy a win. It's a place that is usually electric, a place that is usually filled with hope, optimism, passion, aggression, but is instead filled with trepidation, fear, anticipation of defeat, nerves, and really just sadness, doom, and gloom. Remember Wordle? I do remember Wordle. I remember the clutch there. This team kills me. This team really does kill me. I'm off, mate. MOT. Thank you very much, Cloud Dizzle in the bizzle with the majizzle for popping along here. Thank you very much. You absolute living legend. Thank you guys, by the way. Again, the only saving grace of the day is the 14 well, you guys just in general, but as well 14 whole likes. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you very much. Your support is crazy, uncanny as per. But Leeds, unfortunately, with none of the aggression, none of the knowledge, the know-how, the spirit of you guys, unfortunately lacking all of it. And Leeds, unfortunately, in the mud right now. And I'm not talking, it's like Origins, actually. So we're playing Origins. We're stuck in the mud. We can't move. The Panzer's coming. And the Panzer is clawing us in. The Panzer is clawing us towards relegation right now. Everton 3 games in hand, Burnley 2 games in hand, and we're only 2 points ahead of both of them. 2 points off the drop. Goal difference not on our side either. Really, 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 really poor. 4 points behind Brentford now. Not good at all. No wisdom in replacing Bielsa with Mr. Orfart and no trousers. Hey, I'm not going to jump on his back. I'm not here to jump on his back right now. I'm not here to send abuse to the board, to Marsche, to anybody. You know, unfortunately, all we can do right now, decisions have been made. Everything that's led up to this point of the season is done. All we can do now is hope that we somehow turn this around. I'm off as well, mate. I dropped a sub. Hopefully, this gets better. Thank you very much, Taco Kid. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Speaking to all of you guys, somewhat keeping my hopes or my sanity going through this sorry state of affairs. Peace, JTLive. Keep the faith. Keep the faith indeed, cow. Thank you very much for coming along yourself, man. Been a pleasure to speak to you. Long time no speak before, but it is a pleasure to speak to you again. Furpo, waste of money. He's not a good fit in the team. He has lost it. It's bad. Team has lost its way badly. Needs a victory against Norwich for some self-belief. If we lose that game, it's relegation. That is a 12-pointer. That is an absolute 12-pointer against Norwich. Jesse Marsch right now looks like the life and soul has been sucked out of his body, out of his brain, out of his mind. Gutted for you, bro. Hey, thanks for your thoughts and your words and everything. But yeah. I mean, I don't know what more can be said about that hasn't been said already. A really weak performance. Really, really bad state of affairs. I mean, big game against Norwich coming up. We have to get a win in that one. That is imperative. There is a draw is not acceptable anymore. Points, clean sheet, I don't care. Not acceptable. Not acceptable in the slightest. Win is the only thing that can save us right now, is a win against Norwich. Big game there. I'll be there as always. Hopefully you guys will too. And hopefully we can see what kind of resurrection that we can induce, or what kind of resurrection Marsh can get out of these players. Obviously, it is yet to be seen whether he can, whether he's the man for the job, but we can only get behind him. Matt Games, the only player that looked like he wanted something. Shocking, don't know what to say. Leeds have not kept a clean sheet since November 21st. Can't defend to save our lives, and now we can't offend either. We don't look dangerous in attack, and we don't look secure in defense. This is a bad state of affairs we find ourselves in. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what more we can say about that one, boys. It has been a pleasure speaking to you guys. It hasn't been a pleasure watching that performance. But all we can do is hope for some sort of resurrection, some sort of something in that Norwich game. As I said before, don't want to keep repeating myself here. Sunday's a big game. We just need to keep the taste of victory. Well, not keep, sorry. We need to get the taste of victory. We do indeed, KL. We do indeed need it. And hopefully, something changes within the time before that game. Hopefully, Leeds can resurrect something. Finally, hopefully, we could get something in there. Kieran Rants, Leeds are going down. Kieran, my man. Kieran. Hey, it's between us and you, buddy. Between us and you. It's... Oh, man. I mean, it's good for you guys. You guys have got massive games in hand now. You guys have got big games in hand. But I guess I deserved that after saying how we were going to smash you. And, yeah. Kieran, mate, you're 100% right. Oh, wait. Well, hang on. You're not 100% right. You're not 100% right. But I can't say anything. I can't even come back against you guys, to be honest. Anyways, man, big up. How you doing? I'm not doing bad. I'm very busy right now. I've got a lot of coursework coming in that's due in next week. Hopefully after then, I'll have a lot more time to do this kind of stuff. But, yeah, I would be doing a lot better if Leeds could actually pick up some results. And I'm sure you are going through similar experience right now yourself. I'd love to actually get you on and have a chat with you sometime, Kieran, if you are down sometime. That would be great. That'd be a great pleasure. But yeah, how are you doing anyway, man? How are you doing? There seems to be nothing about us. Everyone looks terrible, including Gelhard and Rafinha. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Gelhard, even Gelhard. A lot of people have been calling for Gelhard to start. A lot of people have been saying Gelhard is the answer. But today, again, he comes on. And he wasn't the answer, unfortunately. At least Bamford showed some sort of something. That's the only positivity, the only clutch of positivity that we can get, that we can draw from this, is that Patrick Bamford, Patrick Bamford's back, and he shows some sort of hope and optimism. Oof, big yikes. I'll be over soon. Send me a message over Instagram. We'll get something going. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'd be looking forward to that big time, my man. I'll hit you up on Insta. No problem. Yes, did you watch the CL yesterday? Yes, I did indeedy. I mean, Benzema, 2 goals in 2 minutes. Absolute kickoff glitch against PSG there. PSG losing their heads very much reminded me of the way Leeds lost their heads today. JT should go on Kieran Rant's stream. He always collaborates with other podcasters. Hey, Kieran Rant's, if anyone doesn't know, check him out. Big guy in the Everton community, big Everton fan, and some guy with a work rate like a prime Rafinha. Doesn't stop going, this guy. Churns out content for days. So if anyone is an Everton fan maybe, or wants to see how things are going on the other side of this relegation battle, then he is your man for the job. Like I said before, crazy work rate and really quality stuff over there as well. So if anyone is interested, make sure you do check him out. What happened to JT Games? JT Games is going to be... there is going to be stuff coming out there. Like I said, I do have a lot of uni work due in for next Thursday. But once that is in, then JT Games will be back in action for sure. Of course, man, anytime. Thanks for the kind words. Hey. I speak the truth. I speak the facts. And when I say you guys here are the only thing really keeping me going right now, I really mean it. It's the only thing giving me some sort of enjoyment watching Leeds is speaking to you guys on a weekly basis about it. That's the only thing that I'm drawing enjoyment out of these Leeds games right here, right now. But yeah, like I say, guys, I don't want to keep repeating myself. I do have stuff to do, but poor performance from Leeds again. Really damning stuff. Really hope we can get something out of that Norwich game. Something has to change. Bamford being back is huge. We need Phillips back ASAP. Rocky. Is Sunday's televised? I believe it is. Probably Sky Sports. I will let you know about that though. But it is, I presume, televised. See you in a bit, man. See you in a bit, Kieran. Hope you have a good day. Hope everyone here has a good day. Thank you for everyone tuning along, of course. Shout out to Joe Depp, absolute legend. Oisin Amir / Oisin BM. Thank you very much as well. You absolute legend. Michael Brown, of course. Kieran Rants. Joe Depp, Kai/Cal, Matt Games. Shout out to It's Taco Kid, Cloud Dizzle in the bizzle with the madrizzle. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out, of course, to Lyle Kalpawathi. Shout out Fidan Kominavsky. Joe Depp again. I mean, got to give him a double shout out. This guy really an OG pioneer of the channel. Sajid Khan. Shout out to you, my brother. Martin Cook. Cook. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but shout out to you, my brother. Another legend of the channel. Curved Glass. Again, back with his jockstrap antics. Shout out to you, my brother. Christoph Martin. Lennon Green. And let me see. Of course, Jack LUFCX. Shout out to you, my brother. I hope I'm not missing anyone here. Dinosaurs and can't get no consistency. That is exactly the story of Leeds' season. Love you all, guys. Like I said, thank you very much for tuning along. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. It's been an absolute pain, an absolute 2 hours of agony watching Leeds. And it's a good night from you, and it's a good night from me. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you very, very soon for the Norwich game, where hopefully 3 points are in the bag. Au revoir, my brothers.